Hey, Derek Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and today is October the 24th, the start of the World Series. But we're not here to talk about the World Series. Well, maybe a little bit. We're here to talk about college football. We have the latest line moves and betting trends to talk about, so we will do that here very shortly. As far as baseball, I took the Los Angeles Dodgers in terms of where my money went for the series. On this one, deciding factor for me, the bullpens. I think Dodgers bullpen is not superior, but certainly much better than what Houston's is, and I think that's going to be a deciding factor. I would not be at all surprised if this thing goes 6 or 7 games. However, two very good teams, both won 100 games during the regular season, like what they have to offer. So that's going to be definitely exciting. Also, college football, or I should say these free picks is what I should say, is 15-8 last week if you watched both videos. So very good. Hey, I was honest, last couple of weeks haven't done as well on the free picks, but definitely did on this week. And as far as Vegas Pro Insider Daily picks, 6-4 college football. Nice week. 2-0-1 in the NFL, and I was able to, at the same time, one of the key things about betting is sometimes it's the plays you don't make that save you the money and don't cost you the money, and that's what I did as well. So I had 2 or 3 games I was actually looking at, decided to pass, worked out perfectly because I would have lost each and every one of them. So that type of information with those kind of picks, you can get them right now. Vegas Pro Insider Daily. You can get all my plays. 10-4-1 run, 71.4% in the NFL. Making profits now weekly. Also not big, but in college football. Plus you're going to get line moves. You're going to get betting trends. You're going to get in-season system, super system, wise guys plays, power ratings, all of that for $39.99 a month. That's it. Okay. Sign up today. Make it happen. Okay, get on the train, ladies and gentlemen. It's a toolbox. That's what I keep talking about. This is what's going to help you win, not just with my picks, which, like I said, have been going well, but also on the other games I know that you're looking at too. So let's go to some college football. First up, Thursday night, Toledo and Ball State. That's going to be on ESPN3. Now, Toledo 6-1 has looked very good. Probably the best team in the MAC. Ball State is fading fast into the sunset at 2-5, and they've really hit the skid since losing their starting quarterback. The Rockets have soared from -23 to -26 in this game. It's a big number to back on a road team. No question about it, but I'm looking at this is that the Cardinals, they've only scored 15 points in their last 3 games. Yep, that's it. So in this one, I look at this, it's either Toledo or nothing on a play here. 85% of people are on Toledo at the present time. In ACC action, Miami of Florida, after a couple of pretty tight games, is going down to North Carolina. And this one, the total has gone from 53 to 50. Now, North Carolina in their last 5 games is averaging 11 points per game. That's it, just 11. And Miami has failed to reach 30 in their last trio of tries. So their offense, they've been putting up yards, but haven't been clicking, getting to the end zone, settling for too many field goals and making mistakes. The other part that's hurt Miami too is their run defense. They're giving up big yardage, and they're not getting off the field, so they don't have the ball. And so the other teams are moving it, not necessarily scoring a lot, but scoring enough to cover spreads. Myself, I think Miami is in a position here, at this point anyways, I think that they're going to score some points, and I think we're looking at an over here. North Carolina's defense isn't good, and I think that they won't run the ball that well against them. At least that's my early feeling on this one. 70% of bettors are on the under. We have the Floyd of Rosedale trophy up for grabs. That's right, Minnesota and Iowa. Always one of my favorite. I forget why that is. I have to look it up again. But it's a great name for a trophy. It seems like it has nothing to do with the two teams, right? But there's a history to it, like all these great rivalry games. Now, these are Minnesota and Iowa, 2 plotting teams. Don't have much foot speed at all. In this one, Minnesota, though, has dropped from +9 down to +7. Both teams rely more on power and physicality on this one. I'm looking at this, and I think down to 7, I think there's value on Iowa here, going down to 7 points. And at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, 10-1 and 8-3 against the Golden Gophers. 61% of the people are on Iowa at the present time. New Mexico is going to be at Wyoming. Josh Allen, okay, Wyoming quarterback, Everybody was talking about him. He's a quarterback you'd never heard of who's going to be a top NFL draft choice back in August. Since then, not so much. Okay, Wyoming struggled. He struggled. Saw him play twice. Offensive line, not very good at all. Wide receivers have trouble getting open. He has then seemingly, to me, pressed and made poor decisions too often, just not having the kind of year that he had hoped for. Certainly, his stock has definitely dropped overall. Got a chance in the camps to maybe do better. Bettors have realized this as well and have taken New Mexico from a pick to -2 at Wyoming. Now, the Lobos have a great running game, I think, which could be the difference, and they're 9-2 coming against the spread, coming off a conference home loss. Just 52%, though, are on New Mexico at the present time. Back to the Big Ten, Michigan State and Northwestern. Now, these Big Ten partners had ugly wins last week. It was painful to watch both of them. And I think we could see more of the same aesthetically, to tell you the truth. Michigan State, though, is getting the action from bettors from a pick up to -2 at Evanston. Now, oddly enough, in this series, that would make sense, right? Plus, because in this series, the visitor is 8-0 against the spread, including 7 victories. But I'm looking at Michigan State right now. They seem to have the better squad, but here's the caveat that makes it tricky. Is Michigan State is 0-7 as a road favorite since 2015. Ooh, that's nasty, right? 85%, though, of the bettors are on Michigan State, so that's where that one lies at the present time. Florida Atlantic, impressive demolition of North Texas last week, 69-31. They're going to Western Kentucky, who is not the same team that they have been the last several years, and they are getting pounded. The Owls of FAU have gone from -4 to -7 on the road at Western Kentucky. That does seem like a lot of points to me. I mean, Western Kentucky still knows how to play. FAU doesn't have the history of being a very good team late in the season. I would look at this. Western Kentucky, I'm not thrilled about how they're playing either. I've seen them twice. Not excited about them. If you like FAU, I would wait to see if you can get under 7 at least. So you get off the key number, okay? So I think that's a better value there. Right now, 84% of the people, bettors, in terms of tickets written, are on Florida Atlantic. Finally, let's wrap this up in the Mountain West Conference where UNLV is playing Fresno State. This line has really jumped from -15 to -20.5 at least in Fresno State's favor in Raisin Country. 2 reasons. Number one, Fresno State is playing well. Their only 2 losses have been to Alabama and Washington on the road. Otherwise, they've been very strong. They're a very physical team, and Jeff Tedford, the coach, has made a tremendous difference. The other thing is UNLV's starting quarterback, Armani Rogers, was injured in the last game. Whether he's going to play or not is up in the air. So the spread will be, it could be on the move if he goes back to probable. 75% of the bettors are on Fresno State right now. So there you have it. That's everything I have for today, the October 24th. I'll be back tomorrow, the October 25th, for the NFL, and we'll talk NFL list, and maybe I'll have even some free picks for Thursday. See how that works out for you as well. I give you a free pick anyways today with the Dodgers, right? Okay, we're good to go. Hey, this is Doug Upstone, Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and I am out.